Oh my gosh, most gorgeous sunset out right now. Happy New Year, or Happy New Energy for you whenever you're watching this. Let's see, what is happening? This is beautiful energy coming in for 2026. We've been through it. We deserve a nice 2026. Don't you agree? Yes. So, all right, Spirit. Thank you for letting these messages be clear and understandable. Thank you for guiding me, delivering messages from the Most High for the betterment of all. Okay, transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. And that is very much the sky right now. It's gorgeous. I think that even through the challenges of the past year, there's still a lot of gratitude. And if you're going, I haven't thought about what I'm grateful for this past year, then this is a good time to do it. Because I think that the past year was a challenging year for many people, myself included. And there was so much beauty hidden in it. So, did you make sure that you... Oh my god, I swear if the buried treasure card is in here, it's not, but... I was gonna say, I think that you were forced to do a lot of shadow work in the past year, and not just in the past year, probably prior to that as well, but this past year has really illuminated a lot. You've brought some light into some dark places, and anytime that you do that, when you bring a light into a room, let's say there's an empty room, but it has stuff in it, but there's no light in the room, and you bring a big lamp in and you put it in the middle of the room, you plug it in, you turn it on. Light from the lamp illuminates the room, but it also illuminates those random things, and when you look, there are shadows cast. So when you bring your light, your beauty, your radiance, your value into a darker space, and you bring light to that area, often what people will notice are the shadows that are brought. Does that sound kind of messed up? Because it feels that way. And that's a part of the energy that you're releasing. I don't think that your beauty and your value were appreciated in the past. And so a fresh new way of living emerges. And the sun is setting on this past year, on this past chapter for you. It might even be for this past volume. You're going into a whole new book in this next year. And so really, really making sure that you have, mind the Akash. I'm not sure if that's a phrase you've heard before. If it's not, or if it is, forgive me, I'm going to tell you again, but if it's not, minding the Akash means when you're doing that shadow work or past life regressions and you're going into the darkness and the shadow, when you're doing that, it's I'm seeing the dwarves from Snow White, the animated one from way back in the day. And they're in this dark cave. They have to go deep within. And this is a metaphor for the shadow work that you've done in yourself. You've had to go deep, deep down into the dark, kind of scary, maybe musty places. Take it how it resonates. And I'm hoping that you made sure you found some diamonds and some rubies and emeralds or whatever beautiful like gemstones, pearls of wisdom, right? Think metaphorically with me here. I'm hoping that you definitely made sure that you came back with some gems. And if you're thinking, Vanessa, I did go into the depths in the past year plus, and I did do deep shadow work, and it wasn't necessarily fun. And no, I don't know where these gems are that you're talking of, or speaking of. They're the things that are they're the lessons that you learned. They're the ways that you evolved into a better person, the next level version of yourself that you're wanting to be. It is finding new friendships, new companions, maybe exploring new places and finding new places in the world. There's something about the challenges of the past year that you also really, really excavated some beautiful, beautiful gifts, skills, strengths, okay? So that's very important to carry forward into this next volume of yours. We also have grounding, go deep, explore your roots. This is what I've been seeing that you were doing. And stepping into your power. You are strong beyond measure. There you are with the light, bringing the light into the dark, guiding others. Okay, this is what you've been through. And that is not easy. At times you could have felt blocked, impasse. You needed to redirect your energy, or you needed to climb over an obstacle, or find another way. And I don't know if you're seeing a lot of squirrels or mushrooms, or if squirrel energy means anything to you, if you like squirrels, or if mushrooms mean anything to you. The mycelium, the mushroom roots. There's this documentary on Netflix that's really amazing about mushrooms. And for someone, maybe you just watched that, or for someone, you need to go watch that. It's a really beautiful documentary, but there's, it's talking again about the roots and this network of roots. I'm seeing that as you went into the depths and you did that shadow work over the past year, you also tapped in to source, and it's very much earth energy that you're able to access now, but it's also celestial energy connected to the earth, that as you went deep into yourself and your depths, into the shadows, part of what you excavated, whether you know it or not, is more of your spiritual gifts, are more of your spiritual gifts. And it's like, as you grounded down and rooted in this phoenix rising, this death of yourself, you allowed the past self to die and to decompose, also mushroom energy. And so what I was seeing is, as you went deep, you tapped into like a tap, like a spring, but it's not physical, this is energetic, and this is so weird. What are you showing me, Spirit? Because I'm seeing it's very visual right now. It's very, very visual. I don't think I've had this strong like visualizations where I'm almost literally being like taken, being transported. And it's celestial beings coming through. And again, the topic of grid working. you might be asked to do more traveling or relocate or move yourself around to different spaces. There's something about you and the work that you did. It opened up a huge connection and portal for your spiritual gifts. This is very galactic. This is not a normal, this isn't a normal channeling for me for this channel, to be honest. This feels very Pleiadian. And I'm cool with it. But it is taking me back a moment. So for you watching, my apologies. I'm feeling as though, I don't know if you've been astral traveling in your dreams or if your dreams have really ramped up a lot lately. Dreams could be very important in this next year. Dream journaling, learning how to lucid dream, astral traveling. There's a very beautiful, warm, it's amazing all the warmth that I'm channeling because it's like 36 degrees outside. And I know for the New Year's Eve reading that I put up, there was a lot of warmth and you moving in through a new doorway, a whole new beginning. But in this video right here, right now with you, hi, this is very, very galactic energy. This is very multiverse energy. It's bigger than just universal energy. Okay, I want to pull some cards on that. Spirit. Regardless, your gifts are evolving. New Year's Eve. What did you do on New Year's Eve? I hope you had a fun New Year's Eve. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. Sometimes they could feel like they're just kind of like, you just throw them out there. Like they just like come out of you. And that could be a way that you're channeling this energy, or also how you're communicating or receiving your gifts. Dreams, writing, Pleiadian energy, galactic energy. Infinite abundance. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. She's got a cornucopia and a flower crown. And look at this, protected. Wow, look at those two energies with each other. There's this feminine energy with flowers, a flower crown, so much gold and green and yellow and purples and reds and color. And then you have this protective masculine energy here. It looks like a version of Archangel Michael with the sword. And there's armor on. And there's just this beautiful sense of Mama Gaia, the earth. And you tapping into yourself is symbolic for you also opening up connections to ethereal energy, or ethereal, earth energy, elementals, that's what I meant. And at the same time, there's this really expansive blue, it's a lot of blue color, Pleiadian, I don't know if it's Arcturian. I have personally been connecting with Pleiadian energy over the past year and a half, 2 years consciously. They've come through and connected with me a few times, and that's really just honest and vulnerable with you. This is new for me. So connecting with the earth energy, I don't know if that feels more natural for you. If you enjoy working with flowers or having flowers around, maybe it's a more familiar energy to work with. Grounding, regardless, is important for you while you're going through this huge transformation and huge unlocking of gifts. But then there's this Pleiadian energy, this bigger, expansive, very like father time. I don't know. There's this beautiful sense of like the feminine and the masculine integrated and balanced in Mama Gaia, planet Earth, and this celestial, galactic, very clear and protective energy. Okay, I like this reading. Like this reading if it applies to you. I do like this because honestly, a lot of the readings lately have been very similar vibe, which is cool. You know, I'm tuning in to many different collectives, and the massive collective I'm tuning into is going through massive transformation. And so I see that you are here because you are literally becoming a whole new person, and there's so much power and balance in the energy that I'm feeling with you. And thank you for being here because this is so beautiful, so inspiring. I love when galactic energy comes in. And I don't really know how else to talk about that right now. So take it with a grain of salt. Okay, let's get the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. Okay, Spirit, tell me what this is about. Thank you, angels and guides, for letting this message be clear and understandable, and that it benefits all of those who tune in. Take it if it resonates. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, as you should with any and every reader that you listen to. Okay. Wow, you could have really felt burnt out in the past, really struggling financially in the past. And now it's like just the perfect amount of nourishment, pause, gentleness, rest, love coming your way. Wow, really take it easy on yourself right now while you're going through this transformation and while all of this new information is coming in. There's a lot of new loving energy and information that you're going to be receiving, and I'm seeing that you're receiving it more on the psychic level. If this is something that you've been wanting, then I am so excited for you. If this is something you were not expecting, which is kind of the energy I'm picking up on right now, you can trust that as long as you feel love, warmth, safety, I mean, basically, like, you can trust that this is a big blessing coming your way, a lot of protective energy around you. You're like in a protected bubble by your guides. Gosh, my head feels like it's just, like my crown chakra feels pretty blown open right now. Mugwort might be something for you to look into. It helps with crown chakra and protecting crown chakra energy. Maybe even wearing more hats or beanies or covering this part of your head when you're sleeping. Your crown chakra is very, very open right now. And it could even feel overwhelming. You could even feel like spacey, or like you can't really like collect your thoughts. You could even feel maybe even some tension or like a headache. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so if you have any concerns, go see someone. But I'm definitely feeling the crown chakra is just so open at this time for you. And it could even almost feel like a burden receiving all of this new energy and information. And it can feel that way. It can feel really overwhelming. It takes time for your channel to open enough. That's a weird way of putting it. But like at first, when you first start really channeling through this spiritual energy in a somewhat conscious way, it can feel like a roller coaster, because it's like the highest high you'd ever feel. No drugs, no alcohol, no whatever. It's just incredible, and you want more of it, but you also crash after. There's definitely a major needing to recuperate and recalibrate. Like you are recalibrating right now. So as your gifts are opening up and as your crown chakra is opening up and you're bringing in more information, it's going to feel incredible in many ways. And you're also maybe going to feel more drained at times, more tired at times, more moody at times, because your system is recalibrating. So be really gentle on yourself right now, because this could almost feel like too much to take in at the moment. Just take a nap. Okay? Like rest, sleep, trust. You are in the void and you are coming out the other end so much more immaculate and incredible than you've ever been. And there might be people in the environment around you that are not a fan of that. Again, you don't have to worry about it. So that was pretty violent, but you do not have to worry about it, because your guides are not messing around. I am literally seeing Mother Earth, Archangel Michael, and Pleiadian energy all together with you. And I don't know if there are specific spirit animals that you work with, or animal totems, or animal protections. But that is something worth mentioning as well, to work with animal energy as protective energy, since they're very close to the earth realm too. Yeah, the timing is perfect. And where you maybe felt stuck, or like you didn't have enough in the past, and now if it feels overwhelming, the expansion that you're going through, that is normal, and that's okay, because it's leading you to this. I mean, you end the reading with Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Like, that's a pretty good lineup. Okay. Happy New Year. I'm gonna leave it there. I really hope that this was helpful. And again, just trust. You're totally protected, babe.